In Jesus' name.
This girl again, she is disturbing us. She is praying again. We can no longer do our meeting, or carry out our assignment, because of her prayers. Their holiness is a threat to us. Their prayer is a weapon against us. It destroys a lot in our kingdom. I think it's time we do something about it. Her prayers carries a lot of power to our kingdom of darkness, and stop us from attacking people we want to attack. See, now she has scattered our plan. Since she is using their weapon against us, which is holiness, through total obedience of God's word and prayer, let us use our weapon against her, which is persecution, frustration, delay, trials, problems, to make her disobey God's word. That's the only way. Her prayers, we stop disturbing us. We are in the battlefield. Her weapon, prayer, and holiness has to stop. It has to stop. It has to stop.
Mother, I'm coming. My fiancé asked me to come. Okay, just be careful. I will. Where are we going?
Don't worry, it's a surprise.
Wow, so cool.
Do you like it?
Of course I love it. Thank you for bringing me here.
You are welcome.
Let's not rush it. After all, we will soon be together as husband and wife.
No, I did not agree with you. I'm a man. I'm not a stick. I have blood running in my veins. Haven't I tried?
Have you forgotten? If you diligently obey the Lord your God, being careful to do all his commandments, which I command you today, the Lord your God will set you high, above all the nations of the earth. All these blessings will come upon you, and overtake you, if you obey the Lord your God. Blessed shall you be in the city, and blessed shall you be in the country. But it shall come about, if you do not obey the Lord your God, to observe to do all his commandments, and his statutes with which I charge you today, that all these curses will come upon you and overtake you. Cursed shall you be in the city, and cursed shall you be in the country. Deuteronomy 28, 1-3, Deuteronomy 28, 15-16. Don't worry, you will soon have me all to yourself. Let's obey God to the fullness.
I have heard enough of your preaching, and I'm sick of it. Listen, if you are not ready to make me happy, then forget about marriage, because I must taste any woman I want to marry first, before marrying the person. So if you are still claiming holiness, then forget about marriage. I cannot buy what I did not see.
Do you want to disobey your heavenly Father? All his commandment is for your own good. Halfway obedience is forbidden. The bottom line is that there is never a time when it is okay to disobey God. We should obey him regardless of what we think, or how we feel. It is a matter of choice. But what many Christians do not yet understand, or submit to, far too often, people evaluate their circumstances, according to what they perceive will profit them. How will this help me get ahead? Or will this move be beneficial to my future? We say we believe God is all-wise, and knows what is best for us. But often we end up disobeying him, because we forgot what he is capable of. We need to consider only one issue. Is this God's will for my life?
Keep preaching until you lose me to another.
I know you are joking. We have come a long way for this joke. Remember, you promised to respect my decision, because you love God too. Why are you trying to change? Also, you said you were coming to see my parents in 2 months' time, so put yourself together. You will soon have me as a wife. Then you are free to do what you like.
I heard you.
Let's be going. Mother is waiting for me. Is okay, let me go down here.
Let me park.
Take care. I will come see you on Saturday.
Okay, bye-bye. You think I'm a stick? Let's see then.
Rena, you're here. So you have not heard? Heard what? What is it? I thought you and Peter is planning to get married. Of course, he is coming to see my parents in 2 months' time. But he is wedding another person, as I'm talking to you now. You are not serious, are you? Go and see for yourself. I'm sure there is a mistake somewhere. My Peter cannot do that to me. I mean, we have go a long way. Okay, I will be going now. Don't worry, I'm going there on Saturday. Suit yourself. Bye-bye. Can something like that happen? No, is not possible. I trust my fiancé.
I did not know you were a good cook.
Thank you. What is going on here?
Dear, meet Rena, my ex. Rena, meet my wife.
So is true. Why?
Please lock the door very well as you are going.
I'm tired of this holiness. I have lose all the men that wanted to marry me because I refused to sleep with them before marriage, trying to obey God fully. I think I have to compromise. What is the gain of obeying God's word completely if it doesn't pay? People that sleep with their man before marriage get married so quick than those that keep God's words fully. I wish I listened to my fiancé. I would have succeeded in marrying him. Now look at me, I have lost him to another. What is it? Why are you crying? Look at me, men leave me to marry another, not because I'm not good, but because I refuse to sleep with them when they want it. In fact, I regret not agreeing with Peter when he asked for it. By now I would have been a married woman. Am not getting young. Keeping the commandment of God in fullness is not favoring me. I will start doing like other girls, since is the only way to get married. Holiness doesn't pay. My dear, stop saying that. Peter is not your husband. That is why is like that. When your own husband will locate you, he will be the one to advise you on how important obeying God's word is. If Peter is not my husband, what of other men I have lost for the same reason? Does it mean none of them is my husband? Mother, see, I understand you are trying to console me. My dear, listen, there is one thing we Christians do not know, and that one thing is what devil and his agent are using as a strategy to make us compromise our faith, and that is, we as a Christian do not know that we are in the battlefield with Satan. Satan is enemy of God, and everything that pleases God angers Satan. Because of that, he do everything possible to make us regret obeying God in fullness. The ultimate goal for every believer in Christ should be to be obedient to God's word in fullness. As believers, we don't live for man, we live for God. Of course, one of the most effective ways to be obedient to God is to read the Bible and live by its commandments, not some. All the commandment of God must be totally obeyed. Whenever trouble makes its way into your life, accept it with a great attitude. All tests come from God, and bad things don't happen without God's approval. To patiently endure means to remain under trials and unfavorable circumstances with a good attitude. Since God determines which tests make their way to us, He's expecting us to overcome them. He doesn't allow trials and tribulations in our life for no reason. Instead, He's wanting us to put our trust in Him and continue being obedient to Him. Listen, all these men that disappointed you because you choose God's way are not the will of God in your life. Satan make you locate them so that they will frustrate you out of God's plan for you. The moment you understand that you are in the battlefield, you will not be considering how many disappointment you have received trying to obey God's word in full. Instead, you will be glorifying God for saving you. Child of God, you are in war against Satan, and all it takes to win is patient endurance, trust in God, faith in God. He is the one that created you. He knows what you need, and also the right time for you. Have patience, my child. Don't let Satan overcome you. The moment you remove your eyes on God and start looking at the world and their achievement, you will start sinking. Look up to God. Hold Him tight. He is your Father. He has the best plan for you. As long as you did not look back and start misbehaving, His plan for you must surely come to pass. Why? Because He is God. Because He has promised. Because His word cannot return back to Him until it accomplishes that which He sent it to do. Mother, I heard you. I want to have some sleep. Excuse me. Okay, my dear, don't ever give up on God or try to compromise because of devil's strategy. I pray that God open your eyes so that you will understand. My mother don't understand. I need my own husband. I'm no longer a child. I have passed marriageable age, so I don't think I do listen. I'm sorry, I have to compromise in order to meet my needs.
Good, we are getting there. She has given up. on total obedience to God's word. I thought she is strong. Strong. You don't know them. Try them with what they need. You will see they will forget their creator. They are so easily to push down. They don't deserve their father's love. They can't even read the signs of time. They want everything to be easy for them. That is their weak point. They hate challenges, difficulty, persecution. The moment we throw it on them, they will give up on full obedience to their God. Forgotten we and them are in battle. Our weapon is persecution, trials, delay. And their weapon, prayer and holiness, which they achieve through complete obedience to God's word. Let's go and make her disobey God. Let her prayer stop disturbing us.
Mother, I'm coming. I want to go out. And where are you going by this time? What is wrong with the time? Have you forgotten who you are? Mother, this is modern days. God, please have mercy on her. Bring her back safely. Do not allow her to perish out of ignorance.
Hi.
Hi.
My name is Paul and you.
My is Rena.
Please, I want to know you more. Are you married?
No, still searching.
Then I'm the lucky one.
Are you sure?
Of course, I'm not married either, meaning we are made for each other. You said you love me. It's time you show it.
I'm scared.
Scared of what?
I'm not sure if you will marry me.
Of course, I will marry you, I promise. Just make me happy first.
Okay, just keep to your promise.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Let me be going. My mother will be worried.
Okay, take care.
Let me go and surprise my guy. What is this? You said you love me and will marry me.
Leave my house. I'm done with you.
So you are lying to me? I thought you said you love me.
And you believed it. My friend, leave my house. You have expired. This is the woman I want to marry.
Oh, my mother said it. What have I done? I have destroyed the temple of God. Thinking is the way. I have ruined my relationship with God.
Let me see you disturb us again. You are now empty. Your prayers will no longer have weight, because it's only sin that can hinder your prayers. You have disobeyed your Creator. Her prayers will no longer disturb us, at least for now. Mission accomplished.
Mother, you were right. I should have listened to you. I have sinned against God. I slept with him, despite your warning, and still he left me for another. You still have time to ask God for forgiveness, and you must do it very fast, so as to regain your glory. Now you have learned your lesson. What is yours can never leave you, no matter what. God, please forgive me. I'm sorry. Please restore unto me the joy of my salvation, and renew your spirit within me. Brother Larry, you are back. When did you come back?
Last week.
I'm surprised to see you. You have changed a lot. Abroad is good.
How have you been doing?
We are fine. We thank God.
What of Rena? Is she married?
No, we are still waiting for the right person.
Thank God.
What?
Mother, let me go direct to the point. I want to make Rena my wife, and take her with me. That have been in my mind before I left the city, to better my future. But then I'm not ready. That is why I did not let her know. I only believe that if truly she is mine, God will keep her for me, until I'm ready for marriage.
Wonderful.
Please, is she around? Let her know I'm here for her.
Rena.
Thank you for coming into my life.
God, you are great. What I'm desperately looking for, I never know you have already arranged it, waiting for the right time to give it to me. Thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus. Have you ever made a decision to obey God as a way of life? I'm not talking about obeying once in a while, but in every area to the best of your knowledge and ability? Or do you find that there are times when you struggle to do what you know is right, and in keeping with His principles? There may be times when it is easy to discern between what is right, and in keeping with God's will, and what is wrong, and not a part of His plan. In fact, you may actually obey Him at crucial junctures, because you want His best. Other times, you disobey, because you can't help it. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will make your paths straight. Do not be wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord, and turn away from evil. It will be healing to your body, and refreshment to your bones. Proverbs 3 verse 5-8. We can worry, fret, and fume about an issue that God has already dealt with, and has moved on to another point. But if we trust Him, we will obey Him, each and every time. Being obedient does not mean that we will never face difficult decisions. It means that when we do, we will resolve that He has gone before us, and because we have committed our lives to Him, the way we travel will be straight, sure and manageable. The Lord will continually guide you, and satisfy your desire in scorched places, and give strength to your bones, and you will be like a watered garden, and like a spring of water whose waters do not fail. Isaiah 58:11. That is when you obey God in fullness no matter any condition. Stop thinking of yourself. God is there for you. He is doing the thinking. All you need to do is to trust and obey. Thanks for watching. And please subscribe, like and share. God bless you. And remember, Jesus really loves you.